don't try it at all. It's a lie. It's like beating your head on a wall. Say no way. Marijuana's a fast way to fall. You will pay, 'cause it's doing you no good at all. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. Oh. Never try marijuana, don't try it at all. It's a lie. It's like beating your head on a wall. Say no way. Marijuana's a fast way to fall. You will pay, 'cause it's doing you no good at all. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. A lot of people think that marijuana isn't dangerous, but they're wrong. Because not only does it harm a person's body and mind, but it often leads users to try other, even more dangerous drugs. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. Oh.
You guys all know why I play McGruff. Don't you? Yeah, everybody knows why I do that, and why I love it so much. Gosh, I should have done the crack and cocaine one. Maybe I'll play us out with that today. Hi, everybody. Boy, it's been a while. It's been a while, after being regular, regular for so long, and then just having these big gaps. You know, sorry that I haven't been here, but and I'll talk about that later. About what the plans are upcoming. Um, Happy Hanukkah for those of you who are observant, or even if you're not observant. I know people, in that lovely tribe who don't do anything the rest of the year, but Hanukkah, time to celebrate. And then, the other celebrations too. I've been invited to all of them, and they're just glorious. So happy Hanukkah, you guys, and the rest of us. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas coming up. There will be. I'm gonna do a Christmas show. Gonna do it's going to be from a remote location, um, probably. Oh, of course it is. Um, it's not a promise, can't swear, but I am planning on doing a Christmas show, and I think I'm going to have a panel, for whoever might not have anything to do that day. So we'll see how it rolls, in the days leading up. Um, yeah, Corey Jonocide was first. Yeah, he did it really when John says, "Hey, Robin," really early. Um, YouTube drops off the comments. if they're too early. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, yeah, sorry. So, hi, John, faithful follower, Corey, our emotional support Canadian. Corey, I noticed that other people are picking up your tag bestowed upon you by yours truly. Uh, she Corey's becoming really known now as America's emotional support Canadian. I think that's really cool. So, hi, Corey, welcome. Okay, so there are 6 people watching, but only 2. Oh, Amarose Moon. Amarose Moon, hi, sweetheart. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up, boy. Yeah, was that, yeah, say to, what are you talking? Oh, you met, s- say, I have no idea what you guys are talking about over there. Yeah, it has been a while. Good to see you too, Corey. Good to see you too. So the title of the stream, it's only going to be one thing I'm going to address today. Um, duck grease, duck fat. Um, yeah, duck fat. I've recently discovered duck fat. I didn't know it was a thing. Duck fat, because okay, there's a story. Well, hell, it's my show. I'll tell a story. Um, my daughter introduced me, both my daughters, my 2 daughters, because my lives far away daughter flew in to spend some time and changed my life, both her and her sister. Anyway, they took me to a place called Egg Slut. Egg Slut. Egg Slut. I don't think I've talked about this yet. If I have talked about this, you're hearing it again. Okay, but I've told the story to people near me. Okay, it's called Egg Slut. Their specialty, their main, uh, thing on the menu is eggs, and it's only eggs cooked a certain way. Egg Slut. They have an actual dish, a signature dish called the Egg Slut, and what it is, and they build it in a glass jar, and you get to keep the jar. Okay, it's whipped potatoes, okay, and an egg on top. I think it's a sous vide egg and an egg on top, and it's and then what do they put on top of that? I can't remember, but if you guys can Google egg slut, they're all over, and, uh, so they took me there, and they also have this thing, okay, it's called truffle potatoes. They're like tater tots, uh, truff truffle potatoes, and they're cooked in duck fat, okay? Cooked it, so I thought, "That's the secret," because you guys, those potatoes were like crack. They were just amazingly delicious. You know, how many you can do a million things with potatoes, but these potatoes. So, I had a few extra dollars and not foolishly, but I bought a jar of duck fat, bought it, and so I thought, "Okay, I'm gonna try it in things. I'm gonna try just a little bit," because, my mistake was smelling it. Opened the jar, smelled it. I don't recommend that. If you ever get a wild hair and buy a jar of duck fat, don't smell it when you first open it. Yeah, because it's, with shipping and everything, it was really liquidy. So I opened it and so I used it a couple of times and stuff. I think I put a little in the pan when I fried an egg. Not bad, not bad. I sautéed onions for, some stuffing dressing that I made, sautéed onions and, celery and duck and okay, okay, gave the dressing a little extra something that I can't put my finger on. But I'll tell you, the smell, once you open it, you're supposed to put it in the refrigerator, so now it's solid and, silly me, of course I would I'd smell it, so I can complain about how it smells. But once it gets solidified, you can't smell it. So so, yay. But anyway, excellent. Okay, truffle potatoes cooked in duck fat. So I thought duck fat was the big secret, okay? It's part of the secret, but the other part is I think they use a little truffle oil when they're frying these things up because, okay, I Googled, duck fat and I Googled truffles, you know? Okay. Williams Sonoma, you can buy a trio of products. You can buy duck fat, you can buy, uh, white truffle butter or and black truffle stuff. Anyway, so you can get this trio of and so Egg Slut being, the guy who founded it, brilliant, went with this combo of duck fat and truffle oil. So, so I think I'm gonna put it on my wish list that I get, Williams Sonoma, that trio, and then I'm gonna try that duck fat. So, okay, well, that's my duck grease story. I asked my daughter if she wanted me to bring it with me, for Christmas because I, butt into the kitchen over there and cook things up sometimes, whether they want me to or not. And I said, "Do you want me to bring my jar of duck grease?" And she says, "No, thanks." Yeah, yeah, because I told the smell of the liquid form of the duck grease, it smells sort of uh, gamey. I maybe or it smells like duck, I guess. Duck. But I had okay on the advertisement for the stream. I have a picture of duck l'orange. And I ate. I've had duck, and it's absolutely delicious, especially the way they do it. You know, I the one I tried was from Chinatown, the Los Angeles Chinatown, and it was just I was eating it out of the bag all the way home, uh, and it was half gone by the time we got home. Anyway, that was my introduction to duck, and so anyway, I was just noodling around, and I looked up duck l'orange, and it sounds absolutely yummy. But then I looked at the recipe. It's like, what, what? And I think it takes 2 days or something like that, and then you make 17 reductions and set aside, uh, but and I guess it's really expensive in a restaurant if you can find it, probably $100, or I would guess more, who knows? Anyway, so that's my duck grease story. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I get some sort of truffle to try the thing with the potatoes again, Uh, okay, speaking of food products, have any of you guys show of hands, okay, that amber chick you guys, okay, I'm gonna, address the chat because I stare into space when I'm blabbing, and so, Deb, out of mind, sweetheart, uh, this is like old home week. Thanks for being here, Deb, um, yeah, good, that amber chick? Yeah, yo, that amber chick, good to see you, thanks for being here, and duck is yes, the way the Chinese do it, that, I think they boil it first, they render it, and anyway, yeah, that amber chick, I'm doing pretty good, I was sick for a while and, getting stronger every day. I go out in the sunshine every single day, even if it's just for 20 minutes, I go out in the sunshine. Welcome back, Corey. So show of hands, have any of you guys had abalone? Oh, hi, 6. 6 is here. Did I miss 6 drops? Oh, hi, Renee. Back at you. Okay, so I don't see 6 drops over there. Maybe she's way up there. No? Oh, okay, Corey, you've had abalone. Okay, was it breaded? yeah, because I've had yeah, abalone, and if it's cooked right, it's really s tender and, flavorful, and oh, you thought 6 Drops was here. Well, she should be. She might show up. Oh, it was part of sushi. Okay. Huh. Well, I okay, my children's dad, my husband at the time, was going to teach me how to prepare abalone, and we'll have abalone. He was raving about having abalone steaks, and so we went to the fish place and got a couple of abalone steaks. And he you guys, I learned a lot about cooking from my kid's dad. I mean, he was an old his mom was this old-time country cook, you know, g she would stir up a pot of greens and, with fat back, and I learned all this stuff. So so this was one of the things he was teaching me, and, you gotta pound abalone steak, with one of those meat mallets. You gotta pound out abalone steak between, 2 pieces of, what, parchment paper or something. Pound it out, pound it out, pound it out, that's the and then you dip it in egg, and then you dip it in breadcrumbs or flour, whatever, and you do a really quick fry, quick, 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 and excuse me, um, y and it makes a good steak. I think I did, you know, fried potatoes or something with it. I can't remember what, but it was pretty darn good. Kind of an odd taste to me. I'm not a real big fish fan. Not a real, I like prawns. I like little crab legs, little lobster. That's about it. Fish sticks, but go to those places where you can get a whole cooked fish on your plate, it's still got a face and bones. No. But anyway, the abalone was pretty good. But then I found out much later that abalone is just a big snail. That's why it tasted like that. Be a big snail. People rave about escargot. God, my mom ate escargot. She also swallowed raw oysters and shit. She and her friend. God, I watched her do it. Anyway, no, but then I found out that abalone is just a big old sea snail. I I probably will never eat it again. Of course, this was like, what, 50 years ago or more. Um, haven't had it since, but now for sure I'll never have it again, because I've been having adventures in food here lately, but that's something I won't revisit, because it's a big fucking snail. Okay, that's one of my things for the new year too. I'm gonna start cleaning up my mouth a little, I don't need to say fuck every other word. Yeah, yeah. Plans for the new year. Plans for the new year. Uh, okay, something else I wanted to address, and this is for you younger folks, um, because some of the delights of growing up, no longer happen because it's a different world, and things we did when I was little, when I was a kid, don't you know who plays kick the can anymore? you know, but anyway, um, clo it clothes hung on a clothesline. Okay, that's my topic of this little talk here. Clothes hung on the clothesline. If you got okay, nobody no number 1, hardly anybody has a yard anymore, you know? D and so there are no clotheslines to speak of any I'm sure, of course, rural areas, they still have clotheslines, and, you had clothespins, and you hang your sheets out, hang everything out and let them flap in the sunshine. Okay, this was, before dryer sheets and stuff, clothes flapping in the sunshine, when the breeze comes, uh, fabric softener. fabric softener. But then on a day that wasn't windy, they came out a little stiff. But then my mom would have a sprinkler bottle. It was an old Coke, empty Coke bottle, you know, saved. And then there were these special tops that you could get for your Coke bottle for sprinkling your laundry. Yeah, it had little holes, looked like top of a salt shaker, and a cork kind of with a yeah, and you just stuck it in your Coke bottle, and you sprinkle your clothes. So my mother would sprinkle the clothes. Sometimes, if it was summer, she'd wrap it in wax paper or something and put it in the fridge till it was ironing day. I don't- yeah, yeah. But anyway, ironing it. But anyway, I have digressed. Clothes hung on the line smell so good. I don't know if that's how sunshine smells, or maybe it's the sun's action on the the clothes with the detergent you use. Okay, my mom always used Tide, nearly always used Tide. I used Tide, um, when I was raising my kids. That was our laundry detergent, Tide. But getting into sheets at night after they taken down off the line, ah, heaven, heaven, heaven. Pillows, cases, yeah. You guys who have never had clothes, laundry hung on the line and brought in, and sorry you missed that era, you know. But if you ever go visit your, country mouse relatives, and they have a clothesline, smell their laundry. Open the linen closet and just bury your face in it. Yeah, towels. Towels. Yeah, yeah, baby wait, so yeah, oh, Corey, so you know about drying clothes? Yeah, yeah. Amaro's Moon. Okay, I'm looking at the chat again. Who said raw oysters are good? Who said that? I see it, but I don't see the name. Genocide, of course it was you. Yeah, Amaro's Moon, my mom, it had to have a lot of spicy stuff in the escargot, and they give you these little tiny forks. I so loved those little forks that they would serve with the escargot, but hot sauce, I think. N I don't know if it was what's that common hot sauce that lasts for years? I just I've had that hot sauce anyway, that or what, Louisiana I don't know, but yeah, they had to be spicy. M y Yeah. Oh, really, Omaro's Moon? You hated the way the clothes smelled after being outside? Really? We can still be friends. Sorry. I'll be darned. You don't like it? To me, it smelled dirty. Huh. I'll be darned. Hey, do you have okay, this is a dumb question, but do you have like factories near you where you're downwind of perhaps emissions? I'll be darned. Oh, maybe it was the detergent that was used, you know? But Tide, yeah, Tide. Oh, they had to get Amaro had dried on the line till they got yeah, you gotta use a really hot dryer to kill those little boogers. Oh, thanks, Corey, Tabasco. Thanks, John, Tabasco. Yeah, jinx. Oh, so she used Tide, I'll be darned. Okay, so it's all the components. Huh, well, I'm sorry, laundry doesn't smell good to you. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, okay, here next, topic in my TED Talk. Okay, making coffee. I gotta tell you, I bought, I hardly ever use Starbucks coffee, okay? d I really don't buy Starbucks coffee. I have, you know, but, I think I learned what a macchiato is. But anyway, I so I have this big ol' I've used it twice. I've got this bag of Starbucks coffee. I can't remember what it was, Verona, can't remember. Anyway, everybody says Starbucks coffee tastes burnt. Oh dear. Sorry. Uh, I'm s Okay, that was my neighbor returning my call, sorry. Where was I? Oh, okay, and then Starbucks cop to it and says, "Yeah, we burn our beans on purpose." But, you the if you make it really strong like I do, you really, notice how burnt it is. However, and I learned this once again from my ex-husband, 'cause, he taught me how to go camping. Poked me in the eye with a stick. Anyway, campfire coffee. You either put, eggshells in the bottom of the pot, aluminum pots, drip, percolator, um, and if you didn't have eggshells to collect the silt, and cut the burnt taste, anyway, put salt in the basket, a pinch of salt in the basket before you start brewing the coffee. You just pinch of salt right on top of the grounds after you measure into the basket. And I'll be darned if that doesn't cut down a bit on the burnt taste of Starbucks. Yeah. And I finally remembered that, God, I'll try a pinch of salt. And it wasn't bad. You don't want it to taste like you made it with, water from the beach. But just a, pretty good pinch. Yeah, and it cuts that burnt taste. Yeah, because salt makes it taste but it really does. I can't another thing I can't put my finger on why it tastes different, but it does. Yeah. Oh, something I was gonna mention from the beginning. Um, in fact, you guys, I actually made notes, and this was number 1, and I went right to Happy Hanukkah. And then talking about duck fat. I want to thank and, this past year, gosh, past couple of years, I have a little Patreon group and a little, help me with my bad habit fund, the Ko-Fi account. Thank you, you guys, for all the participation and the donation. It's such a cheery thing when I get notified, "Hey, you've got a little money coming." And it goes into my bank, and yeah, I love it. It's so but anyway, you guys, thank you, and I know I've, not been out here showing off for a while, but, mm, life is going was going on, and so I didn't show up. But anyway, that's coming up in the new year, you guys, but, t tipping my hat to, um, the loyal followers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Any little bit. I think you can do be a patron for a buck 99, 2 I can't remember. I haven't actually looked at my page because, they should say you should do a whole lot more than I do with Patreon. You do special thing. Okay, another thing on the list for next year. But anyway, thanks. You guys, thank you. Okay, last thing, last topic. And Corey, oh my goodness, Jello shots. Oh, for heaven's sake, Jello shots. Mud Brooker. Hi, Mud. Oh, Hills Brothers Dark Satin Whole Bean Coffee. No kidding. Hills Brothers. I haven't heard of Hills Brothers coffee in years. Used to come in a blue can with the guy walking, looked like he was in a monk's robe, guy walking. I can remember shit like that. Uh, Hills Brothers Dark Satin. Well, I missed you too, Jello shots. Yeah, we're gonna be meeting up here regularly once again. Once again, had a couple of rough patches, but we're gonna be, ganging up here. Oh, John, your parents drank Hills Brothers. I think my parents did to Hills Brothers, and then my mom switched to U-Ban. Folgers, yeah, Folgers coffee. U-Ban. U-Ban was the number one favorite of my mom after after you know my dad died. Yeah. Hills Brothers. Okay, I'm gonna Hills Brothers Dark Satin. I'm really writing this down. Hills Bros Dark Satin. Okay, thank you. Um, Corey, Corey over there, our emotional support Canadian. Corey has recently celebrated 11 years being smoking free, and I salute you, girlfriend. Yeah, I am in the process of being a non-smoker, and it's I've quit before. I quit for 7 years once. I quit for another year once. And then, you know, no excuse, but yeah, I started back up again because people started dying and shit. And yeah. So anyway, then you get real dependent on it, becomes your best friend. So anyway, I am going through wintergreen lifesavers like a crazy person. My son-in-law, he's always offered his services. He is a hypnotist, my son-in-law, and he's, has another job too, but he does hypnosis. So I said, okay, I am ready to get the quit smoking treatment. I did hypnosis years ago, once before, and mm, I found her in the penny saver. I don't know, but I picked a I didn't pick a good one. This woman, it was, she puts you in a relaxed state. But then this woman started, we were chatting after, and she started talking baby talk and phew, wait, okay, with that, she just undid anything that might have benefited me because this woman just, had this personality flaw or something, but she started talking baby talk to me. Holy shit. But anyway, until I see my son-in-law, who I trust. I love him like he was my own. Uh, so we're gonna do that. But meanwhile, I am buying every wintergreen lifesaver in my perimeter here. That's what I used, when I quit for the 7 years. Then I tried that carry around an unlit cigarette. Does that way and pretend to draw, and I think I saw that in Colombo, that show or something. But, uh, yeah, so I'm gonna be well, so far, I'm smoke-free, but it's just absolute agony. I want one every minute. I'm eating more. I'm drinking a lot of Arizona green tea with honey and ginseng. I I've been getting it by the gallon, so which is good, hydration. But yeah, so so I can hardly wait for a session with my son-in-law and he's gonna use Tootsie Rolls. He has a big bag of those little Tootsie Roll minis and that do something with that. So I'll report on it. Okay, I'll have already had my session with him on the Christmas show, so I'll report how it's going, if, the agony has eased at all. But this time's a tough one. This time is a tough one. Uh, yeah, yeah. Psychic dashed in the Vampire Slayer. Yay, good to see you. It's always good to see you, Dash. Um, you quit cold turkey both yeah, I quit cold turkey once too. Yeah, I've quit many times. It's just, you make the decision to pick the damn things up again. That that's all it is, it's a lack of self-control. Um, yeah, and then too, my cigarettes of choice are loaded with sugar. It's like the 3rd ingredient, Marlboro Light 100s. It's a monkey on my back. Uh, um, sugar is more addictive. It lights up more pleasure centers in your brain than heroin does. That's how bad sugar is. I'd love it. I don't eat a whole lot of sweet stuff, but I suck on those damn cigarettes loaded with sugar. And also, like the list of ingredients of the chemicals put in Marlboros it's really long, and I think there's more than one kind of sugar, but it's just called something else. It's just like MSG is sometimes, on a label as caramel coloring. Yeah. So, anyway, so I'm quitting. I have quit. I I have quit. But God, yeah, it's the pits. But, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, you know what, John? You know what? Okay, I can't get medical here because I'd lost it one of my streams because, that got spanked for talking medical stuff. But the C word's favorite food is sugar. Okay. Okay, when hospitals put morphine in the old people when they're dying. Oh, Dash. Okay, I'm not gonna try to change your mind or your feelings about that, but morphine is a godsend. Morphine is sent from heaven. Morphine is the best way to go. It's a gentle way to go. Yeah, and the old people, absolutely. Yeah, Grampy was on morphine, and he was happy as a fucking clam, you know? He was limited in the oxygen his body could use, and morphine takes away that anxiety that not being able to breathe causes. I absolutely hospice, and morphine, it's I think it's the best way to go. Um, oh, you never liked the feeling. Well, okay. Yeah, well, that's because, you're not dying. Yeah. Oh, Mudbrooker, you're not a doctor, but you play one on the internet when I'm trying to get laid. How's that work for you, Mud? Yeah. Oh, out of mind. Yeah, when my mom was at her end, uh, hospice left the drops with my sister and I, and it was, like a schedule, and you give her so many drops under her tongue. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, Amarose Moon, yeah. Yes, real sugar. Real sugar is safer than the substitutes. You guys ever have experienced xylitol? Holy tamale, xylitol is like well, it's a laxative. It's like yeah, boy, I'm really hyper reactive to xylitol. I mean, it'll send me right to the john. Yeah, so if you ever need cleaning out, xylitol is your ticket. Yeah, any of those artificial sweeteners. I think stevia is the least offensive, but that's still like alcohol sugar, I think. Yeah. Oh, so Mud, you do quite well getting laid. Okay, congrats. Yeah, once you get past a certain age, you gotta use some little, something from your bag of tricks, huh? No, you're a very attractive man, Mudbrooker. I'll bet you score with the ladies just any old time you want. Just stick your head out the door. Yeah, yeah, Amharos Moon. I know, right? Sugar-free candies, phew, and they don't taste that great. No, they don't taste that great. Yeah. Okay, so you guys, next year, 2023. Boy, aren't you just real eager to give this year a big old sloppy kiss goodbye? Yeah, I'm gonna have a New Year's Eve show too, as a matter of fact. Instead of Sunday, it'll be on Saturday. We'll spend New Year's Eve together, you guys who don't have a date, for New Year's Eve. Uh, we're gonna do that last show of the year. Um, but next year, um, I'm I'm getting back to the interviews. Boy, our interviews were you know, they were so good, um, because the people being interviewed were just brilliant, all of them. And you guys had Stephen Cambion on, and his show about his cabin, it was great, and, gosh, we I had Dragnet Silvis on, um, got Joel Brokaw, okay, he's coming back. Joel Brokaw, if you don't know who he is, he's a writer. He's got a book out, oh, more than one book. God, yeah, because he's a writer. Writes for the Huffington Post and so he's coming back. I hope to have Colette Miller, the, Global Angel Wings Project, hope to have her back. And also panels, uh, who wants to listen to me just rattle on by myself? Although I will be doing that maybe at Robin After Dark. But yeah, um, boy, it's time to get back into the doing the thing, and probably 2 shows a week. I don't know what other day of the week besides Sunday, and then, time-wise, I don't know if I should do, maybe I could get input from you guys at, um, noon or 3 in the afternoon, 6 in the evening. Um, I don't wanna do any more 9 o'clock in the mornings, but, anyway, I don't know or if I'll just bounce around with the times. We'll see, but yeah, 2023. Um, gonna revamp the look, gonna sort of rebrand. I got lots of tinkering to do, behind the scenes, just, changing things up, retitling some of the shows, from the past, and so we'll see. Anyway, we'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Um, and sometimes I'll have a guest co-host. Yeah. So anyway, have the energy to do it once again. Um, oh wait, okay, okay. Oh, Mudbrooker, okay, you're still talking about your prowess. You just showed them your magnificent cock, your magnificent black cock. Yeah, unless you painted it green or something. Oh, John, after the first of the year, you're off on Saturdays and you're gonna have bennies. Oh, John, congratulations. Boy, that's yay. Yay. Good for you. Oh, the Corey Good stuff. Okay, so I know Corey Good is a huge topic, has been for years, and I know he's a nut job. And, I know that he says he's been on another planet, or I don't keep up with him because, there are only so many crazies you can keep up with. Uh, 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 but yeah, so I guess he's being busted big time, and he's confessing that he lied a lot or something. Oh, Spud Wife and Jilly, we're talking about CG the other. Ah, okay. Yeah, see, I don't keep up so much with Corey Good. It hasn't grabbed me. Shani and Rev fiasco, Corey. Oh, yes. And somebody bought them a ton of groceries from Walmart, even shampoo and deodorant, bar soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and snacks and yeah, cookies. That had to be a couple $100 worth of goods that Shani and Rev were unbagging and displaying. So whoever did that, I hope they are also spreading some money to the more deserving. I know that's real judgy of me, but I hope whoever their benefactor was, I hope they also do good for people and entities that deserve the help. Um, yeah. Oh, who blocked Corey Good blocked you? Really? Huh? Okay, their fifth 501. Oh, yeah, the Shanny and Rev. Lifetime supply of toothpaste. I know because they don't use toothpaste, so that tube is going to remain unopened. Yeah, they'll be able to pass it down through the generations. Oh yeah, the Corey. I know all of the personal the hygiene products and stuff. Of course. Well, this person absolutely is a troll, but it's a troll with money. You know. Yeah. Oh, but Shanny did say, or no, Rev said it in the background that they have no gas because I don't know what Shanny was talking about, but Rev said, "Well, we don't have any gas," meaning gas in the house, because that's what they were talking about. Oh, she did wash her hair. Oh, Corey, she's okay. So I haven't been over there watching Shanny. Um, huh? I'll be darned. But maybe when he said they had no, because I thought so they don't have any hot water, so she can't take a bath. I know there's electricity. Maybe he was talking about gas for the car. They have no gas. Maybe that's what. Yeah. So anyway, I mostly watch people's recaps of Shani. Well, sometimes I watch her when she's live. Um, I'll pop in and see what she's doing, but um, I rely on what XX archives, Toasty, Burnt Toast, Jules Tells All, those guys. Yeah, yeah, and I love their commentary. Oh, Barbecue Chicken does Foodie Beauty, I think. Oh, Lordy, do you watch Foodie Beauty? Excuse me. Foodie Beauty is in Kuwait. Um, if you don't know who Foodie Beauty is, she has thousands and thousands of followers, and her main thing was eating on camera, eating lots of food at a sitting, lots of food. And, God, I used to watch it. I still watch her because and she's about 5 feet tall, if that, and probably weighs about 500 pounds, 400 or 500 pounds. She's very, very large, and she's very, uh, uh, and she's shown I never knew what the term fupa was. I had never heard the term fupa before Foodie Beauty. I didn't know what it was. I know what it is now, but she freely showed it a lot, and yeah, a l yeah. Anyway, Foodie Beauty has fallen in love with a Syrian gentleman, so she has yeah, and you guys, she makes so much money. She has subscribers. She has, I mean, thousands and thousands of people. Even if everybody just gave $1, you know, uh, she has had a lot of money at her disposal. So she flew to Kuwait and she's been there, what, a month? But she's wearing, the garb, the hijab, by yeah, she's doing all that. She's invested in different, you know, costumes, the native garb, and she says she's married to this, Syrian gentleman. Uh, yeah, yeah, Deb, mukbangers are it's a big YouTube and Twitch and Instagram industry, mukbangers, people who s it started, from what I understand, it started in Japan, I think, China, Taiwan, I can't anyway, mukbang combined with ASMR. You know, really pretty Asian girls eating on camera. But then I just caught on. But anyway, yeah, it's a really popular thing, people eating in front of the camera. And then in Foodie Beauty's case, lots of food. Okay, the very first big guy here was, oh, what's, oh, it's the fellow. It's the fellow, he does and he started out just kind of a a chunky guy, chunky kid, he's young, but now he's gained a whole lot of weight because he phew, eats a whole lot of food, a whole lot of food. Yeah, Corey the Asian started yeah, with, w chopsticks and sake and tea, and then you just yeah, and then we picked it up. What is that guy's name? Okay, so one of you guys is gonna come up with his name, and Foodie Beauty's even tried to have a collab with him, or maybe she has, I can't remember. Yeah, I'll think of his name when I don't care anymore. Yeah. So, okay, boy, you guys, I've been on for an hour and a half just blabbing. So we got 2 more shows, I think. 2 more shows for this year, and, join me on Christmas. If you don't have anything to do, join me on New Year's Eve. Um, so let yeah, come gang up with me and, say goodbye to this asshole of a year. Asshole of a year. Yeah, that's what it will forever be known as. Nikocado, Mudbrooker. Yeah, Elmerose Moon, yeah, Nick, you did it. And then Mudbrooker, the whole Nikocado avocado. Yeah. Oh, Mud, you're working a double shift on Christmas. Ooh, do you get double pay? Hope so. Hope so. Yeah. 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 So, okay, you guys. So, if I don't see you on Christmas or between now and then, even Merry Christmas. I hope the end of this year, this holiday, brings you peace and contentment and a little ease. Little ease. Thank you. Please, can we have some peace and ease and yeah, little break from stuff. Oh yeah, rest in peace, Jiggy. Yeah, Jiggy's mom, Danya, is having a hard time. So send your well wishes, your best thoughts to Danya, Jiggy's mom. Yeah, losing him, that was tough. Then we lost Grampy Lobster. And then lost my boss. Yeah, sucked. It sucked. Yeah, so okay, you guys, I love every damn one of you. Thank you so much for being here. If I missed anybody in the chat, giving you a shout out, my apologies. I think I got everybody. Ah, thanks again. Okay, I'm going to just. Okay, I'm going to play us out with the other thing that reminds us of Grampy. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. If no one's told you they love you today, someone just did, and that's me, Robin Eagle Song. Hi, CW, are you watching? Okay, might make up with CW. Might have him on. He's been on the show. Okay, you guys, I love you, and bye.
Using crack and cocaine to get high, that's what you say you love. But it's really insane. You could die. What are you thinking of? 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it. And sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. Just a snort or a smoke in your greed, that's all you care about. But your life is a joke, and you need someone to help you out. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it. And sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it. And sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. There is help available for people who have a problem with cocaine or crack addiction. Have them call 1-800-COCAINE for advice. And if someone ever offers you crack or cocaine, be smart. Just say no. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it. And sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it. And sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it. And sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind.